photographer, then you're truly part of us. Photo Safari Club.
In this captivating photo safari, we embark on a thrilling journey to the heart of Spain, accompanying our esteemed friend Victor through the majestic Gredos mountains. Victor's wealth of experience, accumulated over decades of tireless work and countless perilous expeditions, has been meticulously documented in several acclaimed books. Lord of the Russian Peaks is a testament to Victor's unwavering dedication, showcasing the wild world through his unique lens. The book serves as a poignant reminder of the invaluable natural treasures that many of us have never encountered, and a stark warning of what we stand to lose. In recognition of his outstanding contributions to wildlife photography and his tireless efforts in promoting and conserving high-altitude species in Russia, Victor was bestowed with the prestigious Photo Safari Club's highest award in 2020. The members of the club are united by an all-consuming passion for wildlife photography. Each member strives to capture as many photographs as possible across various categories, aiming to complete their personal collections of animals from different species and habitats. Successfully curated collections earn their owners the respect and admiration of fellow club members. More importantly, during photo safaris undertaken to collect these trophy images, photo hunters generate economic interest in wild animals and their habitats. For some species teetering on the brink of extinction, this may be their last chance to find a place in a world dominated by human economic interests. Every published photograph of a rare or endangered animal serves as a powerful reminder of its existence and needs. The members of the Photo Safari Club are bound together by a shared desire to be a part of nature, rather than exploiting it to the fullest.
Good morning. Good morning. Now, where shall we head? First to breakfast, then into the mountains.
On this expedition, Victor and I will be exploring the breathtaking Gredos National Park in Spain. Our primary objective is to capture the elusive Iberian or Spanish Ibex. This species once boasted 4 subspecies, of which only 2 remain today. The Portuguese and the Pyrenean have long since vanished. In this expedition, we will be hot on the trail of the Gredos and Iberian Ibex. These remarkable animals are renowned for their extraordinary endurance. Their short but powerful legs terminate in specialized plastic hooves, enabling them to traverse rugged, rocky terrain with ease. Their herd lifestyle offers protection from predators, but will also pose a significant challenge for us to detect them. We are here to delve into the fascinating behavior of Spanish Ibex and endeavor to capture trophy photographs for Victor's latest book. To complete the profile of this species in the Photo Safari Club, we will require a few specific shots, such as 2 portrait photos with full frames of adult males, 2 more of females, and 2 of juveniles. Finally, the most challenging photo to obtain will be the action shot. In this photograph, we must capture the quintessential behavior of the animal. This could be a duel during the breeding season or a courtship display while wooing potential mates. For the photographs to meet the stringent quality standards for entry into the Photo Safari Club competition, we will need to approach within 50 meters of the animals. 30 minutes. Half an hour. That was 25 kilos before.
And now?
Now I have 2 cameras and weigh a total of 15 kilos. 2 cameras. And before I was only carrying one for 20 kilos.
This is the path for the king, and has there is a small house up there that is called the refugee of the king.
Да, ну интересно.
At the beginning of 20th century, the animal was
20th century? It's new, it's not very old.
100 years. This animal was close to be extincted because people at the village used to hunt for food. This king started protecting the animal. And in Spain we have 4 different types of ibex. The ibex of Gredos is called Pyrenaica victoriae because Victoriae was the name of the wife of the king, Victoria.
Freezing temperatures overnight had transformed the mountainous landscape into a frozen wonderland. We embarked on the expedition in late October, hoping to witness the commencement of the breeding season. Victor was determined to capture the fierce battles between males at any cost. Our guide would lead us to one of the special places where the animals congregated for their amorous games. Typically, dozens of animals would gather at these mating events.
Where is my picture?
He wants picture. Виктор, он хочет фотографироваться. Huge one. Oh.
This unexpected encounter proved to be an auspicious start to our journey. As we approached our destination, our guide signaled for Victor to prepare himself. This would be Victor's inaugural shoot with his new camera and zoom lens. The state-of-the-art lightweight camera body boasted improved autofocus and a full-size sensor with an impressive resolution of 62 megapixels. 2 minutes was ample time for the photo hunter to ready himself for his debut. His first target was a mature male, likely driven from the herd. Surprisingly, the ibex did not flee, as we had anticipated. However, it did not make things easy for the photographer either. A game of cat and mouse ensued. By this point, we all expected the animal to escape to the opposite bank of the river, but the ibex had other plans. After a final round of cheers, the animal ultimately decided that crossing to the other bank was the safer option. The adult male's behavior was not that of a frightened wild animal. It seemed that people rarely disturbed the wildlife in this area. Following the close encounter with the old male, we resumed our trek to the rendezvous point. According to our guide, we were already in close proximity, and Victor decided against dismantling his equipment. Soon, we spotted the ibex, and Victor began testing the resolution and autofocus at long range.
The animals have remained very calm. Perhaps we can try to move or just him to a place close to that stone to have them really close.
To us?
But I will ask the opinion of. Explain the gamekeeper that once they are at distance enough to manage only the photographer, remain and tell him go.
He is a hunter because until he gets the trophy, he is not going to do anything else but to hunt. What's this?
Make fire for lunch.
What we are going to eat? Ibex?
No, some pork,
Sausages.
bacon,
Oh,
kind of bacon, local bacon.
While Cyro prepared lunch, Victor had managed to sneak up beside the herd. The tension was palpable in the men's demeanor, but no one had yet initiated a fight. Do you know what that bush is?
This?
Yes, we call it Calabon.
Called calabon. And to make ashes.
In order to have embers, we have to use these.
Что произошло?
What happened up there?
Не, ну это фантастика.
It's fantastic.
Это-
It's just
это просто
unbelievable.
невероятно. У меня получился сейчас, мне кажется,
I think I
один
took a
кадр,
shot like a framed portrait
когда
of a
вот
bush.
именно не портрет, но из кустов.
When I
Когда
got
я
very
подошел
close
очень
to him,
близко к
he
нему,
freaked
и он
out.
был очень
I
удивлен.
could see the wonder in
И
his
в глазах
eyes,
было у него
where I
удивление.
had come from.
Откуда я взялся? Понимаете, и
I may
там
not have
немножко
caught the
рога не
whole
вошли
horn there,
полностью, да?
but the rest
Но
is
это-
unique.
Это того стоит, это
It's
не
not a setup shot,
постановочный кадр,
it's an
понимаете?
action shot.
Это экшен.
Это не постановочно, я снимал.
Nobody
всё.
thinks
Всё
there's
время,
anything
что произошло.
staged either. It's all recorded on video. The forester explains to me how exciting it was up there. I was in the Alps to photograph an alpine ibex, but it's not the same.
But not the same.
It's also very.
I got very close there too, but it wasn't as artistic.
Not artist. Dice que estaba en los Alpes y que ha hecho fotos cerca, pero no tenían arte las fotos.
Ibex fighting techniques depend on the terrain where the challengers are dueling. We were hoping to be able to film a Spanish Ibex fight to compare it to that of its alpine relatives. He was lying down like that. Our friend told me to take a picture of him. The way he had put his hooves on, he was very graceful. His eyes were closed, and his hooves were outstretched. He was just drifting. That's an artist, a real artist. Just look at the way he laid down. Where we will be tomorrow, there will be many females with cubs. There won't be as many males. Yeah, it'll be like a kindergarten with babies, right? Yeah.
Like a kindergarten. Yes, with babies. I saw in
I saw Balkan chamois in Bulgaria. 70 little animals.
Yes, I know.
70 little pets. Yes, it's little.
Of the little babies, 70 cubs, and only 7 old animals.
And another one to feed it.
Yes, it's a real kindergarten.
Really kindergarten.
А я снимал это
And I filmed a similar scene this April.
апреля. Я думаю, что это было.
12 little babies were together.
Маленьких.
But I'm talking to you about 70. Well, 50, 70. There were a lot. It's in the book, and the photographs aren't all there. It wasn't possible to get all of them. But even just in this picture, there are at least 30, 40 little guys. The smoke is very beautiful. This is homemade bread, right? Yes, of course. I needed it. This is the best. Even if it was baked yesterday, it's more delicious today. There's fresh bread at the market, and after 6 to 7 hours, it's rubbish.
Victor.
No restaurant can compare to a meal cooked outdoors in the heart of nature. Food always tastes better when shared with friends. Victor had collected almost all the high mountain goats and ibex whose habitats were on the European continent. All that remained were the goats and ibex of Spain to complete his book, The Lord of the European Peaks. That was precisely why we were here. Something extraordinary was happening. The animals had allowed us to approach in close proximity. Whether it was due to the absence of wind to carry our scent, or the hormones of the impending breeding season that had stunned them, we couldn't be certain. But we were determined to seize this unique opportunity. Victor had nearly managed to capture the combat shot. The 2 ibex had collided less than 10 yards from him. However, the bush in front of them had prevented him from getting a clear shot. The tension mounted with each passing minute. We waited to hear the familiar crashing on all sides. We were already inside the herd, among the animals. We simply couldn't believe our luck. It was fantastic. It's fantastic. It's even kind of disrespectful. The older animals had relaxed in the shade of the junipers, chewing under the intense afternoon rays of the October sun. If we don't hook them, they'll wake up and move around in a little while. Something doesn't want to fight. Why? They must be waiting for someone to start. The day had been incredibly successful, and we had to pour it on. We all had something to brag about, even our host, Ciro. This is the photographer's drink. The next day, we continued with more shaking adventures early in the morning. Today, we would attempt to land the second type of ibex. The place where Ciro brought us was his favorite secret refuge from civilization. A majestic glacier had carved this canyon for millennia, sculpting a beautiful gorge. Clearly, luck was on our side. The males had already begun their fights. We had already captured an action shot. The light wasn't perfect, but we still had something to fill the Photo Safari Club profile with. All that remained was to capture the females with their cubs, and if fortune favoured us, some unusual pose or other action shot. Thus far, everything was proceeding according to plan. The terrain offered no cover, so we could approach the ibex at a closer distance. Extender. Let's try. I haven't tried it yet. The photo extender would allow us to improve the magnification by 2.5 times. However, it would also degrade the contrast of the photo. We had to press on and find a spot where the terrain would allow us to get close to the animals. After sunrise, we noticed that all the animals had grouped together and started moving upriver towards the bottom of the canyon. We followed them to see where they were headed. Beyond the narrow canyon into which the river cascaded down the falls, a vast green valley was revealed. The river meandered between the canyon's rock cliffs. Here, it looked like a paradise for the ibex. We just had to find them in the vast space. For the forester who accompanied us, finding the herd was not difficult at all. it seemed we had stumbled upon another bachelor club. Our main goal for today was to find the females with the kindergarten, but we wouldn't miss the opportunity if we happened to run into fighting males. The presence of carrion and vouchers was a clear sign that potential prey was nearby. It could have been either a dead animal or the herd with defenseless babies. Luck had befallen us so many times on this photo safari that we accepted the new gift from fate without surprise. Not only did we find the Ibex kindergarten, but it appeared that all the youngsters were preparing to leap across the river right before our eyes, as if on cue. The moment we had our cameras at the ready, the young animals began their graceful jumps over the water, one by one. With this fortuitous turn of events, we had successfully captured all the photographs necessary to complete the Spanish Ibex profile for the Photo Safari Club. Following today's triumphant outing for Victor, there remained but one animal that had eluded his lens, the final piece to complete his comprehensive collection of European goats and ibex. Our upcoming expedition would take us into the remote and rugged terrain of the Cantabrian Mountains in pursuit of the world's smallest goat. The breathtaking beauty of the landscape, coupled with the thrill of the hunt, had made this photo safari an unforgettable experience. The camaraderie shared among friends, united by a common passion for wildlife photography and conservation, only served to enhance the journey. As we savoured our success and looked forward to the challenges that lay ahead, we couldn't help but reflect on the incredible privilege it was to witness these majestic creatures in their natural habitats. Each photograph captured not only a moment in time, but also a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these remarkable animals. Our mission to raise awareness and foster a deeper appreciation for the diverse fauna that inhabits our planet felt all the more vital in the face of mounting environmental pressures. Through the lens of our cameras, we sought to inspire others to join us in the fight to protect and preserve these precious ecosystems for generations to come. As the sun began to set over the Gredos mountains, casting a golden glow across the rugged terrain, we knew that our work here was far from finished. The call of the wild beckoned us onward, to new adventures and uncharted territories, where untold stories and breathtaking images awaited our discovery.